G'day everyone, Stevens here, and welcome to something a little bit different for my YouTube channel. Those of you familiar with me, you'll know that I do have a Grim Dawn multiplayer series on my channel with my good friend Kluger. But other than that, I don't really have any Grim Dawn on my channel, to be honest. But I thought it was a good opportunity to branch out into a little bit of a solo Grim Dawn stuff. So, speaking of Kluger, he recently released a video detailing the Grim Dawn Christmas Challenge. Now, the long and short of it is that you create a character between December 7 and December 25, and you have to get it to a specific level. Now, that specific level is outlined to you by the very, very useful website called Grimcalc, Grimcalc. Now what that is if you're unfamiliar with it, is essentially a database of all the different classes you can be in Grim Dawn, and they've got all their skills there as well, including all the buffs and all the modifiers and all that sort of stuff. So essentially it's very useful for fleshing out a new build when you want to start a new character. What they have, which is an interesting addition, but I think it's a useful one, is a lucky button, which randomly allocates you 2 classes and randomly allocates skills within those classes and the number of points within those skills. Now, I've done this once already, but my video didn't work. So I've kept the same build. So you're not going to see me press the lucky button. But I promise you that it was completely random in what I got. So, without further ado, let's have a look at what I have in that build. Okay, so Soldier and Nightblade. Soldier first, as it is my number 1 class. My word's failing me tonight, sorry. Anyways, 1 point Markovian's Advantage, 1 point Zolhain's Technique, 1 point to Shield Training, 1 point to Military Conditioning, 7 points to Decorated Soldier, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. 1 point in Field Command and 7 points in Squad Tactics. It's all pretty good. I'm not too disappointed with those things. 1 point in there, it's different. So I guess, that's very interesting actually. I just realized that Shield Training, because I'm familiar with the build, I've got dual blades here. Interesting. Anyways, I guess I'll just have to forego that guy. I'll put a point in it, but it won't be used. So yeah, over to a Nightblade. As you can see, the mastery itself is completely maxed. Dual blades completely maxed. Balgothian's Shears, Nadala's Hidden Hand, Amaras's Quick Cut, Whirling Death, and Execution. They all have random number of points between 1 and 4, which is pretty useful. I do like the dual wielders. 1 point to Ring of Steel, 1 point to the modifier Ring of Frost, and 1 point to Circle of Slaughter. 1 point into Shadow Strike, but nothing else. 4 points into Pneumatic Burst, 1 point into its modifier. 1 point into Veil of Shadow and its modifier its buff Night's Chill, 1 point into Blade Barrier, and 5 points into Anatomy of Murder, not Autonomy. Autonomy, is that a word? Autonomy. I think it means to automate. Something about automation. Anyways, I should probably know that. I'm an engineer. What I did notice last time I looked through these skills is that I've got about 4 or 5 different damage types. I've got Bleeding, Piercing, Acid, and Physical. So I kind of got a few different branches to go down. If I can incorporate all of them, that would be great, but I don't know if I should concentrate on one path or not. Feel free to leave a comment downstairs. Jeez, down in the comments. Downstairs. Sheesh. Now the subreddit post that details all this, there'll be a link in my description if I haven't already mentioned that, but I will point out that as you can see here, I've got 30 points available. The rule is you have to allocate all your early points into the build as it's given to you on Grimcalc, but if you've got any points left over after that, then you can allocate them as you wish. So that's very, very good to throw out early so people know. There'll be a link to this specific build page in my description as well, so you can check it out yourself if you want. Have a bit more of a detail to the different skills and what they do, in case you're a little unfamiliar with them. And I think that's all I needed to say about the links. There'll be a link to Kluger's videos. If you're interested, go check him out as well. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. That's right. I knew there was something else. I don't have any veteran hardcore characters. However, this guy will be my first attempt. So, if I do happen to lose the character, I don't want to say die, but I'll say if I lose the character, I will leave it up to you guys. If I start a new one, completely new, press the lucky button again, see how I go, or if I just start a new guy on this path, but we'll do that if we need to. So, I guess that's pretty much it. So, without further ado, hopefully I will see you all in the next update. I won't do like a regular series of it, or episodes I should say. It'll be a regular series, but it'll just be at sort of random milestones, maybe level 10 when I first get the secondary mastery, maybe level 15, I don't know. I'll break it down as I go. But until then, hopefully you'll join me then. And my name's Stevens, signing off for tonight. I'll see you next time, everyone.